because they don't agree with the premise. And if they don't agree with the premise, they're certainly not going to laugh at the punchline. Now, most of the guests on our panel are not comedians, and they're not looking to get a laugh, but it's still a very intimidating factor. I've seen many people change from right before the show to when they go out there, and that audience is intimidating, and they are suddenly a lot more moderate than they were 10 minutes earlier. Absolutely.
Can you give an example?
No, but it happens quite frequently.
Anyone we've ever heard of?
Of course. Yes, Republicans who were...
One story, unfortunately, my 5-year-old at the time fired our housekeeper because my husband and I were too chicken to do it. And he had heard us mamby-pambying back and forth for months and months, and about how we really needed to get rid of the weep and sweep because she was lovely, but all she was crying and sort of pushed us from room to room. And but we were softies. So finally, one day, he sat her down, walked in and said, "Has my dad fired you yet?" And she said, "No." And he said, "Well, he's going to. And it's okay, it's not your fault. It's just there's too many people in this house and someone needs to move on and you can still visit." 5 years old. And that story trickled into Lily telling Dylan that he had to get out of the house when he had moved in with Mitch and Cam. It's my job, and I'm so lucky to have this job, but there's a part of my job I'm not very good at, and that's every time I make it through a table read, I'm like, it's nerve-wracking, and I tried to kind of put the kibosh on like loads of extra I mean, you got to do it because it's for the writers, really.
Yes.
It's not about us, and I was like, this isn't about you, this is